everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm actually going to be doing my empties for June this month. If you're new, I'm Crystal. I love to have a lot of empties videos, project planning, which I just did my project plan update yesterday. If you missed that, I'll be considering going back and checking that out, or go ahead and check it out after this video. And if you like videos like this, I hope you consider subscribing, giving me a like. And today I have a big basket of goodies in here that I have used up over the month. So if you're interested in seeing what I have in here, keep on watching. And if you do like this kind of video, I hope you consider subscribing. And I'm just going to go ahead and start at the top and work my way down from this basket here, which I really love this basket. I think I got this from Target a while ago. It's pretty old now, but I really like it. It's one of my favorite ones that I own. I'd love to have baskets for organizing, but with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. First item here is a candle, and this is a woodwick vanilla and sea salt candle. This was gifted to me from my brother, I think, for Christmas or my birthday, something like that. But so this is what it looks like. If you've never heard of these kind of candles, it's really cool. It sounds like a fireplace. So when you have a fireplace, or like when you have, say you're outside at a bonfire, it sounds in exactly like that kind of a wood kind of log, kind of when you're, have a fire pit going. It sounds just like that, and it's so comforting. I really love this brand. I didn't honestly smell too much out of this actual candle though, so I don't know if I would get this actual scent again, but it was nice, and I do love these kind of candles, and I don't know that I would repurchase that same scent, but I would definitely consider buying another one. I have some skincare that I have used up. I used up a lot of these occasionally. This is the Mighty Patch, and I just use these at nighttime before I go to bed, and then in the morning my skin is so much better. Definitely recommend. I have another candle here. This one was a disappointment. I've had this for a very, very long time. I can't even remember when I bought this. I know it's from Target, but this is the brand is called Threshold. It's soy wax blend candle, and the scent is Holiday Balsam. I know that's kind of like a Christmassy scent, but that is what this one was. I was trying to use it up, but I'll show you. I barely got any use out of it before the actual wick is broken, and I'd have to dig in there. And even if I did dig in there, the way that this was burnt, it wasn't burning clean, and it just would, the same problem would happen again. So I would not buy this one again. I thought it was really pretty, and I think I had still one more because I bought this actually as for decoration in my living room. But I would not buy this brand again. And like I said, I think I have maybe one or two. I have a 4-wick one from this brand, and so far it's been burning pretty good. I haven't had any issues, but I'm not quite sure because this one did not turn out very well for very long. Probably got like 3 days, and then it stopped burning right, which is a bummer. So I'm just going to get rid of that one. Next item here, this is my miscellar water, I believe. Yep, this is from the brand Pure Algue. So this is a 2-in-1 makeup removing micellar water from yves rocher. So this is a little bit older, but it still worked really good. I had gotten this from an advent calendar, I think it was 2 years ago, and I finally got around to using it up. Really good. I like this, and I just like micellar waters. I wash normally and then use this before I put my lotions on at night. And so, yeah, worked really well. Next item here, I'm glad this is used up. I'm kind of just letting it go a little bit. This is from Bath & Body Works. This was gifted to me. This is the Golden Berry Mistletoe. It's a fine fragrance mist. There's just a teeny bit in here, but I have been using this for so long. It doesn't spray right. It hasn't sprayed right for a long time. Instead of, spraying really nice, it just kind of spits, and it doesn't get much out. So, I mean, I got a pretty good amount in here used up, but I'm calling it. It's not even my favorite smell. Like I said, this was gifted to me, and I think I did pretty good for not wanting to work right. I even used it as like a fragrance for my room, or I sprayed on my bedding. I mean, I use these kind of for anything, but the mister just really sucks on this one. So I used what I could up, and I got frustrated, and I'm done with this. I've been wanting to get rid of it for a long time because of that issue, but just wanted to keep using it because I didn't want to waste it. Next item here, this is from the brand Lowery. This is a muscle relief eucalyptus and spearmint Epsom salt. So I really like this. This was gifted to me. It was in a set from my sister at Christmas time. But even my husband said this works really, really nice. You just put, it had a little spoon, like a teaspoon about, I put more than that probably, and you just put it in your bath and then just soak in it, and it really does help with muscle relief, things like that. I really like it. I would use it if I had really bad migraines. And so, yeah, I definitely like this. And I have like 5 more different ones, so not this exact same scent, but I really like this. She got it from Amazon, so I might have to look there, but I really have enough of that stuff. I don't really need anything more, honestly. I used up a deodorant. This is from the brand Hello Sweet Coconut. I think that's the brand. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It says goodbye Stinky, fresh and friendly for 24 hours. Yeah, I don't know. I got it from Marshall, so that's what it looks like. And honestly, it worked. Can't say it didn't work. And I used all of it up. And let's see if there's anything to show you. Yeah, it's completely used up. As you can see, it's kind of broken in here too. So it was nice. I don't think I'd repurchase necessarily because I don't even know if we could find this. It was just one of those random things I found in Marshall's one day. And I have other ones that I do like better, but that one was nice. Next one, here's a lotion. This is the EOS. This is the Shea Butter 24-Hour Moisture Body Lotion. And I love the smell of this. I like this lotion a lot. It's so moisturizing, and it just goes in the skin really, really nice. So this is the scent Strawberry Dream, and yep, I've used up another one of these. I'm trying to use up one right now that's next to my bed, and then I have one more to use up. I have a whole bunch of stuff like this, but I'm trying to use up these before I get into my other lotions, just because they're a little bit older than some of my other lotions that I have, but it's really nice. I do like it, and actually I had gotten all these lotions from Kohl's a while ago because I had Kohl's Cash, and that's what I used it for. So next item here, I have a lash primer here. This is the Lash Food Conditioning Collagen Lash Primer. So this is what it looks like. I never liked this. I had 2 of them. This is the last one I had. I used one up, I think, last month. This is what it looks like. I mean, I'll go close. It was super dried out to begin with when I started using it. So I don't know if it just went bad. I bought them all at the same time. I think I bought 3, and every single tube was bad. So I would not buy this again. I don't know if it went bad or if that's the way it is, but never will buy this brand again. I have a mascara here from Urban Decay, and this is the Wild Lash Mascara. This was okay. I liked it, but it started to clump, and if you can see, if I go in close, you can see that clumping there. It's starting to get old, and I think that's like lashes or something stuck on there, so I called it. It was starting to look really cakey or like spidery on my eyes, and it actually just would come right off without even any. You just get a little wet, and your eyes are going to melt, and it's just not good. It just kind of goes everywhere, at least for me. So I used up as much as I could. It dried out, and it was starting to get hard to work with, clumpy, and just didn't want to stain my eyes with the heat. So I think it's already dried out anyway, so I think it was probably time to go, regardless if it was staying on very well or not. But I wouldn't repurchase this one. I didn't like it very well to begin with. It was okay, like the second week I was using it, but after that it started to it just didn't work the same, so I wouldn't buy it again. All right, so enough about that one. So I have a couple here I'm trying to get out. Let's see, actually, I'll show you this. This is from Olay. This is the Detoxifying Pore Scrub. It's a Pro Vitamin B5. I really beat the crap out of this container. However, worked really well, and I use this every day. Taking off my makeup works great, and I would repurchase. I think it works really nice. And then I have a couple perfumes here, and these are just little samples, but I have a sample from Burberry's, the Goddess one. I thought this was really, really nice, and this is the Burberry Hero. I think this was a guy's cologne, but I used it up anyway because it smelled really good. I guess there's a teeny tiny bit in there, but it doesn't spray anymore. Same with this one, actually. If you're really looking close, it just doesn't come out anymore, but these were nice. I got this as part of an advent calendar from my sister. It was a Christmas gift, and I did enjoy using them. I have this here from Kiehls. This is the Ultra Facial Cream. And I had, at one time, a couple Christmases ago, long story short, I bought 2, and I got 2 basically free because it didn't ship to me right, so they ended up resending it, and it is what it is. So I ended up with a little bit extra, which is, good for me, I suppose. But this is the Kiehls Ultra Facial Cream. This is the smaller one. I had 2 bigger ones of these and 2 smaller ones at one time. And so this is what's, I mean, you can see it completely used this up. I'm using the last one of what I purchased right now. And I'm expecting maybe by the end of the month that one will be used up also. It is nice. It's really thick though. So I don't know that I repurchase. But yeah, it's just a really thick one, and you have to wait a while for it to sink into your skin. And I don't know, it's okay. And Kiehls is a good brand. It's probably really good for my skin. It's just, I don't know, that's something about the texture I don't really like, especially when I'm putting on makeup afterwards. You gotta really let it dry. But so that one is gone. Next one here is another one I don't like, unfortunately. This is from Well People. This is the second one I've had. This is the Daygleamer Mineral Sunscreen Serum. Don't like this at all. It white casts all over your face so hard. It's really awful. I'm just going to flat out say it. It's awful. If I didn't have makeup on during the day, I would never use this on my face because you almost have to put foundation on just to hide the awful white that goes all over your face, and it can be in patches too. It's just awful. So I'm glad this is gone and used up, but I would never repurchase. I don't know why this was in here, but I do have a shaver here from Venus. And this, I think put it in here just because, I don't know. Anyway, this was not my favorite. This kind of is hard to work with. I cut myself pretty bad with this. And you just gotta be careful. I don't really like this part right here. If you can see this little, yeah. So, I mean, not my favorite. I probably have a couple more left of these, but then I'm not gonna repurchase. There's other brands I like better. And it's a razor from a brand I really liked, and I don't have anymore. I used to have it regularly sent to me as a subscription, but I just don't have it anymore. But this was from Athena Club. I don't have a razor anymore, but this was, I just got rid of it after this wore out. So, but yeah, Athena Club, these are really good razors and definitely recommend. If you can see the back, it just kind of clips on. I liked it, but I was just kind of trying to put less on my credit cards, trying to pay them off, and I don't want all these extra subscriptions on there if I don't have to. But Target sells those if you guys are interested, and sometimes I do go and buy stuff from Target from them. I have a concealer here from One Size, and this is the shade Light. So this is the Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. So that's what it looks like. I had already scraped it out, and so yeah, that was nice. That took a while to use up actually, and I really did like it. A few other things in here. I have a translucent powder. This is the $1 Billion Beauty Translucent Powder. There's just a teeny bit in here. Honestly, not my favorite. This is the kind of, first of all, I couldn't get this open to take it off to use up the rest in here. And there's just a teeny bit in here, and I can't really get it out. Regardless, I didn't like this. It was so, it just, the powder went everywhere in the air when you went to use this. One of the worst I've ever had. And I felt like I was going to breathe it in. I did not like that, so I just kind of held my breath when I was using this. And yeah, I don't think I would repurchase this. I think I got this from Marshall's, if I remember right. But it was okay, but I definitely wouldn't repurchase because I don't like a dust cloud when I'm putting on my makeup in the morning. So that one was just, it was okay, just used up because I paid for it. One of those things would never repurchase again. I have a couple more perfumes in here, it looks like. Oh, 3 of them. Used up a lot of perfume samples. So this one is from Gucci. This is the Gucci Bloom. So that's what this one looks like. And that one looks like it's pretty much all the way gone. Like it's sprayed out good. Next one here is from Prada. And that's what this one looks like. I remember really liking these. The next one here is from Libre. So there's just a teeny bit in here that didn't spray out of the 3. I think these 2 were the best out of all of them. I like those kind of scents that are sweet, florally, but a little musky, and I think these were better with that. And then lastly, I have 2 more items in here. So I have this from Cath Kidson. This is the Wake Up Cuticle Cream. I got this a while ago from an advent calendar from Kohl's. It was the body source kind of lotions, things like that, and this was in here, and so I did use this up. Otherwise, I would never have bought a cuticle cream. It was okay. Not something I would look for, but since I had it in the box, I did use it up. And lastly, I have this from Laneigh, and this is the Lip Sleeping Mask. Really like this brand. Did not like this scent. but you can see I scraped as much out as I could. This was a caramel apple. I mean, if you like caramel apple, you'd like this scent, but this was part of a set, so it was, I don't remember what came with it. I have other ones I'm working through too. But yeah, so I mean, this was okay. I liked how it works, but I didn't like the scent. But yeah, so that's everything I used up this month. So I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, like I said earlier, please consider giving me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.